Welcome to this channel, Fish Talk. Welcome to my old and my new subscribers, everyone that is here that means well. Welcome. Thank you for being here to this channel where we pick up on things, where we read the room, we check the energies. I hope you guys had a very lovely, blessed, prosperous week. I wish you the best in all of your endeavors. And everything here is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. But we believe that we do have a word, y'all. Okay, I hope y'all doing fine. You know what? I don't even know if my all right, I hope y'all doing fine, blessed and highly favored. So again, just like last night, we're not going to really be focusing. I'm pulling away, from the image of the view because it's more so about the reading, and it's definitely not about me. All right. So we are going to check in on Miss Cardi B. They call me Cardi. Yeah, we're going to check in on the energy of Cardi B and her new boo, Stefon Diggs and Offset, and a couple more things. And we're just going to see what Spirit has to say. I'm just looking at all my decks and trying to determine what Spirit is wanting. All right. All right. Yeah, that is true. Alrighty. So I'll just leave this video here for those of you who are interested in this duo, well, trio. Okay. And we're going to be checking in to what is the vibe. Okay. What is the vibe? All right. All right, wishing you love and light. All right. Okay, so um, I might just start off with some different ish. It's just basically whatever comes out. Before I even, hello, welcome. I hope you guys are doing fine. John, welcome to this channel. So I'm just gonna start reading. Gonna be reading on Cardi B, Stefon Diggs, and a couple more things. What just popped out? All right. Yeah, that's about Cardi right there. All right, so as far as I did channel sinners, welcome y'all. Your brother's in the hospital. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I hope your brother gets better and welcome to this channel. John, I'm sorry to hear that, but I wish him a very speedy recovery. John Favorite, thank you for being here. Thank you all for coming. Thank you for my day ones. Thank you for those of you who mean well. Everything here is alleged. Hello, Arthur Gaines. Yeah, so thank you all for coming. Okay, so I'm just going to start reading. Again, just like last night, I just kind of like pushed myself back because I just really want to focus and concentrate on the read. All right, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome. So, who went to see Sinners? Did y'all like it? If you did, I haven't seen it. I would like to go and see it, but I haven't. So for the movie Sinners, I did see a sequel coming. I don't know if y'all been picking up that energy, the movie Sinners, but I saw a sequel, a spin-off, a continuation of some sort. Really? It was good. I want to see it, but I don't know about no 2 hours and 17 minutes. Screen and smash that subscribe. Oh, thank you, Arthur. That's right. If you're new, you can double tap that screen and smash that subscribe button. And you can just click the notification bell too, for all the notifications so that you will know when we do go live, okay? Yeah, it's long. I don't know if I could do that because I be tired, y'all. I have problems sleeping at night. Y'all know I'll be here at night. So let me hurry up and go ahead on. Thank you guys. Welcome. I'm gonna go ahead on and get right to it. It is long, but I know every second of it is good. So yeah, I did see some type of like sequel or spinoff that the energy is there. The possibility is there, y'all. That is the vibe. Okay, we're gonna be reading some rooms tonight. What is the vibe? The problem that I'm seeing with that is that whoever is going to be like heading that or involved in that continuation part two, three, or spin-off or sequel or series or whatever they're trying to do, even if it, turns out to be like a TV show or a series of some sort, I see that it can lean too far, like it could lose its essence, you know. I see that it can turn to be a little bit too Marvel like. Y'all know about the Marvel movies. I see that it can kind of like lean towards that. It's kind of like too many heads can make a monster. I do see that it has the possibility of being too sci-fi-ish. And so I don't know how much creativity or how much leadership they will allow the current, the one that birthed this. I don't even know his name, the movie. I don't know if they'll let him continue on and what his vision and intention was of Center. So that's the problem that I see. Okay. And this is, I only read energies. There's no solidification of what I'm saying that it's going like 100% go the way that I'm saying it's gonna go. Okay. But I just hope that it does not lose its essence. All right. Because when other entities sometimes join forces, sometimes and do these sequels and spin-offs or part twos or whatever, trying to be like a branch off of this or that, sometimes these things can lose its essence, okay? Because too many heads can make a monster, or too many visions, or too many intentions of other ideas or other heads, it just don't work all the time because one person might have one vision and the other person could be trying to like pull a whole different way, and then I don't know if there's going to be a good success like that. So I don't know how that's going to pan out. And it's just like, I'm a songwriter. If I was working with someone, you know if two people come together, you can find a common ground. Like it can work, you can bring that diversity and things can work. So I just don't know about this. You know what I'm saying? I'm just seeing that it can really potentially go a whole different, too much of this and too much of that, and kind of lose its essence. So we just praying that that doesn't happen. And yeah, that it just all works out. So that was one of the things that I channeled. Um, and I have channeled that probably like, I don't know, maybe 4 days ago. And I just take notes so that when I get here, I don't forget. So I didn't want to like forget that for you all who are fans, because I'm a fan. I ain't even seen it yet, but I'm a fan. Okay, now as far as Cassie, I channeled this. If you check the community page, what am I trying to say? My community post, you will see that like the date or whatever, you will see that I send myself text messages because I get downloads. And one thing that I got now, I'm gonna say this, um, as far as Cassie is concerned, I know we all got our opinions, ain't no right or wrong, but I just hope that she is not at risk of being a co-conspirator. Okay, because and that's too, I don't know if it's trafficking that I'm picking up. I don't know if it's some type of involvement, or maybe what someone is trying to make her look like. I don't know, but there are darts being thrown at her. There's an intention, there's an energy. I felt this thing, y'all. I'm not sure if this dart is going to take her out, okay? Because we all have fiery darts. And I know the girl done been through something. I'm not saying that she needs to be charged as a co-conspirator, but I'm not sure what's going to happen. If this is going to have like a heavy bearing against Cassie, but to like lose the case, I don't think that will happen either. But I do see that energy. So, somebody gonna be pushing towards that. Not that it's going to happen, but the energy is there. Do y'all get what I'm saying? So yeah, it happens. It happens. What is this card? Now, last night after the reading, I started picking up Cardi, and I only pulled one card, so far since I've been sitting here, and that is this one. Okay, in reference to Cardi, we know that her ex-husband, he burnt his damn bridge with her. Okay, there is a negative energy though on Cardi B too. There is a negative energy on her of some type. So it's not just offset this and offset that. I'm not saying she did something wrong. I'm just saying if she needs some type of cleansing, um, there's some type of negative energy on her. And it's something on her that pushes people away, like some type of dark matter. So she needs to do some type of cleansing. All those people feel a certain way about Offset. It is what it is. But of course, she was going in one way and one direction. I just saw her like going up this way, like she might have been standing, from the head down. And then the other person, which was Offset, his feet was going in the air like a hanged man. So it's kind of like they were both going in two different directions. Okay, like if I was to go like this, y'all see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I saw. We know they was going in two different directions. So they were not in unison, and things were upside down. And so it was not what it appeared to be, but did it really appear to be? Yeah, I think we all kind of read that wrong. And Spirit, it also acknowledged the usury energy on him. This is ironic. The usury energy that was on Offset. Okay. So I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna take up for him. It is what it is. So he did have usury energy. This card is about greed, bareback, inconsiderate. He was inconsiderate. And I also see that he was blocking some type of girl who wants to just go all in and spill some things that Offset really does not want her to spill. This is interesting. I don't know what it really is, but I feel the energy on him that he is compensating this particular individual in some way, shape, or form. In some way, wow. He's compensating. See what I'm saying? This person, they think that they got the situation under control. There is someone that he's compensating in some way to alleviate this person from saying some things or letting some cats out of the bag that he doesn't want all those cats out of the bag to just come out the bag. Okay. Now, I'm not gathering that he gave somebody like a huge lump sum of money and paid them off and all of that. But it's kind of like whoever this person is, um, it's kind of like when you kind of keep people at bay, you keep them within arm's reach. It's some type of he's alleviating, compensating this person, whoever she is, kind of like going on to get along type energy. So not like a hush money type of thing, but it's kind of like I'll throw you a bone and I'll keep you around, or I'll keep you at bay, or I'll keep you at reach. I'll deal with your ass for a while. Okay. I don't know who this person is, but maybe there are things that he does not want to come out, or secrets this person may know, or something like that. I did pick up that energy. So that person might feel like, I got this situation like I want it because I know I don't know, this person knows something, done did something with him or something. I don't know if it's videos or something. It's kind of like he's hiding something. All right. So, sometimes we do that. We do things, people get things in their possession, videos and things, or I don't know what it is, but it's something that it's kind of like he got to throw a dog a bone. And he probably really wouldn't be dealing with this person if he didn't have to. And that's probably why the two-faced card right here. Yeah, backstabber. The person has the potential to backstab him. It's something that he don't want out. So I don't know exactly what that is, but I did pick up that energy. And then his energy is for Cardi, like love me without seeing me, without feeling me, like with this imaginary type love. And that's just he must be out of his damn mind. Like she wasn't gonna put up with that for the rest of her life. But it's kind of like he wants something for nothing. That's the energy on him. He wants something for nothing. Um, and love don't work like that. Life don't work like that. That's delusional. But it's kind of like if he could continue to give Cardi that little bit of whatever he was giving her and keep her around, he would do it. That's his energy. It's like he wants something for nothing. But it was time for her to evolve. It was time for Cardi to evolve, and I'm glad that she did. But his energy is kind of like, I don't have to give but so much. I don't have to love but so much. Is you know what I'm saying? And it don't work like that. So you can only keep up the nonsense for so long. So I'm glad that she learned. All right. It's kind of like he was trying to manipulate her mind. He's been trying to hold her brain in one of his hands. I just saw him like holding her brain, her head in his hand, you know? And he thought that he had her right where he wanted her, but she wised up, okay? So she did evolve. And this card says it's not a negative situation, but a necessary one, having the awareness to see it from your soul's perspective. That you choose much of this before you incarnated is needed. This releases the victim hood mentality and pulls back your power. We must go through trials and tribulations as an opportunity to evolve. We just have to evolve sometimes. And she did that. And, hey, I wish her the best. How you choose to interpret the situation hinges on your growth or not. So she did grow. She's trying to grow. But yeah, he must be delusional because his energy is love me without seeing me, without feeling me, with this imaginary fake ass love. And it just don't work like that. You know what I'm saying? People got to, it's not what you did yesterday. You can't live off of yesterday's bread. We don't live off of that. Love is something that must be reciprocal. But it's kind of like the energy on him is just that he wants something for nothing, and it just don't work like that. So yeah, he was trying to manipulate her mind. He was trying to hold her brain in his damn hand, um, because he knows that with Cardi B, her head. If you get her head, if you get her brain, then you got her heart. So he wanted to control that, but see, them lies ain't working now. So I'm just really happy for her. She caught on to the smoke in the mirrors. She came to her damn self. She saw her worth and her value, and she let that shit go. So I am happy for her. Now, Cardi's energy. hmm So this is him with his. He was two-faced. We know that he was a cheater. He was a backstabber. We know all of that. He was hiding and deceiving her, very deceitful. We know all of that. He was trying to manipulate her. He was trying to manipulate her energy. He was trying to, get something for nothing. But see, them lies ain't working now. All right. All right. So he was trying to hold her brain in his hand. But see, it don't work like that, honey. Because with Cardi B, see, it ain't really hard to do right by a woman like Cardi and get some good results. But he just couldn't give enough. But yeah, with Cardi, if you hold her brain in your hand, then you pretty much got her heart. So he thought he had her right here. He thought he had that head, but she wised up. All right. And I'm glad that she thinking for herself. All right. So as far as Cardi B's energy, she seeks love and she seeks someone to receive her like she receives them. She seeks what we all seek, to be happy, to be joyous, to heal, to be loved. That's what she wants. She's happy, but now things are they what they appear to be is the question. She is happy, but are things really what they appear to be or could be? That is the question. Okay, so we're gonna find out tonight. Okay, Stefon Diggs. I don't know a lot about him. I really don't know a lot about him, but we're gonna read this room tonight. That's what we want to know. Are things exactly what they appear to be? Let me pull some cards, y'all. Something done flipped out too. All right. Hmm. Wow. Okay. Okay. I saw this one last night a lot, and it done flipped out for them. So I think that they are at a good place, Stephon Diggs and Cardi B. Um, I want to pick up the energy tonight, and I think that they're going to be okay. I think that they are going to be okay. Are things what they really appear to be? There is a part of her that would fall for Offset all over again. Although she knows that she cannot be with him, he's not going to really do right by her. She knows that it was never an ideal relationship. So I don't know. Is this really? Oh my God. So this is twofold. She's at a good place, I feel like, with Stefan, but I also feel like there is still something that she has for Offset. Okay. She still got feelings for him, but she knows that it's just not going to work. Okay. Um, Also, I was picking up, I'm still in love with you. I still think of you. Sometimes I'm torn. Y'all know that song, Torn? I was channeling that song. Caught in between the two, but I really want to be with you. Yeah. Telling me I should leave you alone. I don't know the song, y'all. I'm just saying. But the girl that was in Destiny's Child, I was picking up that. So it's like I feel like a bittersweet type thing, type energy. I feel like Cardi B is happy for the release. She's happy for something new. She's happy for a new experience. And I feel like this is a mutual thing, not just with Cardi, but also with Stefon Diggs. I feel like, hey, a ride or die, us against the world, dedicated partnership. I feel like they are dedicated to one another right now. I feel like they are comfortable. There's a comfortability level between those two. I feel like this feeling is mutual between those two, her and Stefan. I also feel like the weight is gone. Um, this is so sweet. Look what's right here: soulmate, friendship, romantic partner. Okay. I feel like this weight that she had on her shoulders, that weight of being with Offset, that is this. Am I saying it right? Dissipating. Am I saying the word right? Okay, so that's being eliminated. Put it like that. All right. But yet and still, it's some feelings for Offset that are still there, y'all. It's some feelings. Even though she doing, good with this dude, they comfortable with one another, they doing their things. He's gifting her, she's gifting him. I did see them exchanging gifts. Um, but see, the thing is, she just can't, she torn, she can't be with his ass. She don't want his ass, but honey, them feelings are still there. But he done burned his bridge. He done burned his bridge because he was so inconsiderate. Yeah, he didn't do right, okay? But she knows that it's time to evolve. So that's what she's going to do. That is what she gonna do. All right. She knows that she can't be with his ass because it was never an ideal relationship. But I'm speaking about her and Offset. Yes. So that weight is gone, but the feelings are still lingering. So it's a victory in her moving on, but it's just like a bitter sweet type thing because those feelings are they're still lingering. I'm not gonna lie, I do still feel that energy between her and Offset. Okay, and I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, that's just it's a part of life. You ever just moved on, but you still had some feelings, and I'm not talking about me. And they say, "Hello, Arthur, Arthur Games." Okay. Um, so I don't know. I'm reading both of them. So I feel this comfortability that she has with Stefan. We know that she knows that it's time to evolve. We know that she's happy, she's comfortable, he's happy, and it's reciprocal. Stefan is happy and comfortable with her too. However, it's still some feelings there between her and Offset. Okay, it is what it is. All right. The weight is gone, but the feelings are lingering. So it's this victory. She has this victory right now, and I'm happy for her. I'm happy that some of this weight is gone. Okay. Um, but it's gonna be like this bitter, sweet thing because of those lingering feelings. They are lingering and they are lingering mutually, not just with Cardi B, but also with Offset as well. Yeah, he still got feelings for her too. He still got it for her too. And hey, it is what it is. And I heard this is not gonna go over overnight. Hey, and you know what? It ain't gonna even be 6 months. It's gonna be probably like some years before they really fully able to get over one another. So I don't know. And then some people always have feelings for the other person, but it just has to be a comfortability level in which you can just move on and move on successfully. Hey, if you like it, if you can live with it, I love it. So I'll just put in my 2 cents because of what I'm seeing, this torn type energy or this double up energy. She might have to do some type of cord cutting or something. Okay. Maybe they will just go through the motions and just live with it because a lot of people do it, right? That's how we have to maintain is just to move on. Okay, they both have this choice. So a lot of times we have our feelings, but we have a choice to make, and people just go along to get along and move on, even when feelings are there, and they still live and they still fine and they still comfortable. As long as they comfortable and they can live with it, hey, if they like it, I love it. I don't know what else to say. But she might have to do some type of cord cutting or something. I don't know, and I that's just my opinion based on the torn energy, and then what she doing with Stefan, how she feel about him, and then what she's still feeling towards Offset. But that's just my personal 2 cents. All right. So maybe they will both just go through the motions, and because it's all about, we have a choice in life. We have a will. Okay, we all can will to do this or that. We all can make up our own mind and make our own decisions despite of feelings, because we don't live. What am I trying to say? Um, we can't live based on feelings. Okay, sometimes you just have to live regardless of feelings, but you can't let your feelings run you. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So either they're going to leave one another alone or they're going to keep it moving and reconcile. So that's a choice that they both have to make. And I think that for right now, she has made her choice to move the hell along. Wow. And I just had that thrills card, that it ain't all about thrills. And why did I saw it, it was right on the top, and I said, nah, but that was it, no. Yeah, it ain't all about the thrills. It ain't all about the waves of emotions. We can't live for our emotions. So I think that she knows that. Whenever you see water, see where it say emotions, water represents emotions. So yeah. So um they could either keep it moving or reconcile. That's just a choice that they're going to have to make mutually. It's only either one or two ways it can go. All right. Now, I think that somebody close to um, Offset, I was picking up that they are starting to realize, this man here he really got some feelings that they just really didn't want to see, but they done seen it now. Okay. They can see his emotion. You can feel that on people when you are with them and they got something for somebody else. So whoever he dealing with, they can feel it. They know too. So that's what's going on with him. Okay. And whoever the hell that's around him, they know too. So somebody that's close to him realizes this, and that he is not able to remove all of his feelings overnight from Cardi B. Now, I wasn't too sure what Cardi B's boo Stefan, if he was realizing this, to be honest. But we're going to ask. All right. Let's do a different deck. We're gonna ask about that. Um, does Stefan realize that Cardi B is not over Offset? Let me go to a different deck. Does he realize that? What is the energy? Does Stefan know that that Offset is not over Cardi B? And something popped out, and I'm about to see. Let's read this room. Wow. Is he paranoid? Is he being cautious? Is he insecure? Is he guarded? What is his energy? Does he know? Um, I just really feel like he's living for the moment. I think that he is, as for right now, I really think that this is in the reverse. I really think that he's not paranoid. I really feel like he's not insecure. I really feel that he's not guarded. Okay, so I feel like this is upside down. It's in the reverse. It's the exact opposite. He's living for the moment, and it's not that he's avoiding seeing, but it's just that he's not really trying to see right now. It just really doesn't concern him. He's preoccupied, he's busy, and he feels that in going forward with Cardi and as time goes by, I feel like he feels that her feelings, if she still has some, will just pass. That's what I feel. Okay. But we're going to ask these cards how he feels. I think that he knows that they still got this thing for one another, as an Offset and Cardi B. I really feel like he know that they got this thing for one another, but it's not so concerning to him because of his preoccupations. All right. So it's just not pressing him right now. It's not concerning to him at the moment. So it's just kind of like it just don't even that don't apply. All right. He chilling. He's sipping, he chilling, he's enjoying her company, and they doing fine. All right, to be honest. But he's preoccupied with other things, other shit right now, but this may change later. So they're okay for now. They're in a decent place. But this could change. This could change, all right? Now, how do they feel about one another? Like I've been telling y'all, I see a comfortability level between Cardi B and Stefon. I feel like he is reassured that their relationship is solid. And if he wasn't comfortable with her, he wouldn't have even like brought her into the open. They wouldn't have went public, but he is comfortable enough to have done that. All right. And that is what that is. All right. Now all of this could change later because we all have free will, but I'm just reading the room for now. All right. This stuff could change. All right. But as for now, this is the energy. I do see that this could be a longevity thing. This could result in maybe even a proposal. I do see that. It has crossed his mind, not that he is going to propose to her, but it's not out of his mind. Okay. It is a thought. All right. Not that he will, but it's a thought. Now, as far as career wise, I did see that Cardi is going to get back on track. As far as Cardi B's career, wow. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As far as Cardi B's career, she is going to get back on track. She's trying to get back on track. She's trying to make a comeback. And if she stays in a healthy mindset, she will try and she will make a better comeback in the place that she is in now. Okay, I hear comeback. Okay, I do see her balancing motherhood. I do see that her mind is more at ease. See, this card is spiritually woke, self awareness, cutting through illusions. She's cut through that illusion. She's detaching from ego. She's accepting the reality. She's accepted her fate. And we have to just accept, the things that we can't change, you know, and the things that we can change them and know, and what they say, the wisdom to know the difference. So I didn't really quote that all the way right, y'all, but hey, it is what it is. That is what I'm feeling. You know what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So, yeah, so her mind is more at ease, and her relationship with Stefan, it does have the potential to have a long-term success, but I'm not 100% sure that it will last because, again, Mr. Will, it's it's a personal journey and it is a self-walk and it is a decision. With our will, we have a will. We have a decision to make, whether or not to go to the left, to the right. So, but this is the energy of it all right? But that will be up to them. But it does have the potential to have long-term success. I do see that her relationship with Stefan, it does have the potential to have long-term success, but I'm not 100% sure that it will last because, again, it is a personal decision. We always have free will, so we got to choose wisely, right? We have to choose wisely. We have to deal with our emotions in a wise way, okay? See this emotions, okay? We have to not let the waves take over us and just take us on out into the sea, all right? But we have to be in control of them, okay? And be, on top of it, all right? So I wish her the best, all right? Um, the relationship does have a decent percentage of the potential to make it, okay? Um, and he knows, as far as Stefan knows, the things that Cardi B does not like. He knows the things that she does like. He also knows certain things that Cardi is not going to do. And I think that he likes that. All right. So as long as there is respect there, he knows that she, is a decent person. She's not going to do certain things. She's going to be loyal. Those are good things and traits that he likes. So as long as there is respect there, and he's already comfortable with her, and she's comfortable with him. They do have a decent success rate. I saw it up in like a 75% good rate, of comfortability and of compatibility. They are compatible and they are comfortable with one another. So they do have a good success rate, and they could. This has a potential of having longevity if they choose to stay together. Now that's what I'm seeing. I don't know what you're seeing, but that's what I'm seeing. All right. Thank you all for stopping by, those of you who are passing and stopping by. And I'm just leaving this read for whoever are interested in it. All right, because sometimes the tea is hot and on the topics that we want, and sometimes it's not. You just have to stay to figure that out. All right, to know. All right, so I did see, like I said earlier, him gifting her. I did see her gifting him. All right, so that's nice. Everybody likes to be loved and appreciated. That's a good thing. What is this? Oh God. Mm-mm. Well, I hope it ain't like a love bombing thing. Okay. Hopefully there's some balance with showering one another with gifts, and hopefully it's not for personal gain and being overly attentive. Hopefully this is balanced. Okay. But I did see them gifting one another. All right, and that's a good thing. Let's pull some more cards. Okay. Well, I hope this isn't the energy of Cardi B, but hey, sometimes you do have to run. This is skirt. I never saw this card. As long as I've been like using these two new decks, I never saw this. I've had these two decks, what's the T and what's the vibe, for like some months. This is SKRT, like when you make that sound skirt. Quick getaway, the runner escaping. She probably do feel like she escaping from that bullshit she was in, and I'm happy for her. And then the other one that came out with it, what is this? Receipts, evidence, guilty as charged. Now we know that she has some receipts and she knows, what happened, and that's why she's standing on business right now and not letting her emotions get the best of her. And I think that's a good thing, okay? I think that that is a good thing. It's good to balance your emotions. Um, so, let's see. What else? Do I have any more questions that I need to ask? I saw her balancing motherhood. I see her trying to make a comeback with her career. I really hope she does, and if she keeps her head in the right place, she will. I do see the relationship with Stefon and Cardi B does have the potential to have long-term success. I'm still not sure though, or is it going to? Because again, we know that it's still a choice. I see a decent percentage of the potential chance to make it, about 75%. They are compatible, they are comfortable. I see them gifting one another. I see because she made that damn getaway, honey. Cardi B got the fuck on. She got out of that lustful and whatever that situation. It was warp-sided. It was imbalanced. Okay. She was giving more love, and he was giving a stingy little type of love. So we can call that some other type of shit that's like not really 100% pure. So we can call it lust or whatever you want to call it, but it wasn't 100% reciprocal, and that's probably why the lipstick evidence then came out a couple times. I just didn't show it to y'all, and then the receipt card came out to solidify that. And yeah, and we can't forget that. Yeah, it's time to evolve. Wow, the creativity card is over here. New beginnings is over here. So all of this is going with everything that wow that we've stated so far. That spirit has been speaking so far. New beginnings, intention, new doors are opening. I think that's career wise with her. If she keep her head in the right spot, she's going to have a good comeback. She wants a good comeback, but you sometimes your creativity is blocked because we have the wrong people around, and it can be a hindrance. Like if you're not happy, like what are you going to really project? Or are you just projecting a lie? And people get tired of walking on E. Things got to be reciprocal. All right. Creativity. One of the ways the divine wants to connect with you is through creative expression. It gets you out of your busy mind to feel, to listen, and know how best to flow the energy through you. You are being called to tap into your creative side to reconnect and discover many talents. She's very talented. She has the potential for a good comeback, but her head is gonna have to. Cardi also need a cleansing too. And then, that toxicity got to stay away. I think if she stay on the straight and narrow, and she do need a cleanse. It's something though. It's a stain. It's something. There's some type of dark something on her that got to be cleansed. So she needs a cleansing. Spirit is acknowledging that. This goes on to say to flow in the energy through you. You are being, because sometimes these relationships, this toxicity, it can create a blockage. It can create a blockage, and it makes it hard for like singers, people that do expressions of the soul. It's just because Cardi, she wants to be loved. So it's hard to be an entertainer when you're not getting reciprocated good love. I'm just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad that she ain't got that burden anymore. But it says, and know how best to flow the energy through you. You are being called to tap into your creative side, to reconnect and discover many talents. Be open to the process and let it flow without judging yourself. So if she can do that, then those new beginnings, they will flow. um, I hear that the money is more balanced now. I did pick up that energy, and that was a criteria for her. I think that that is a plus with Stefan, that the money is more balanced with him. And I really, hey, she needs that, because people, they don't want to be carrying somebody else's burdens all the time. That shit get old. Um, I do see jealous onlookers on both sides. I kept hearing mutual respect though, so as long as they have that, they will be fine. Let's see if we can pull some more. Oh wow, that's crazy. Jealous onlookers, and look at this. That just really, really confirms it. Frenemies, fake friends, two-faced, hidden intentions. People gonna always be jealous. People gonna always hate, especially when they're not happy themselves. So it is what it is. Let me try to pull some more cards. Yeah, honey, it was time. Yeah, okay, yeah. We know she had, Spirit is acknowledging that she had a unhealthy attachment. She was weighed down. See this here, weighed down. When I was talking about creativity, sometimes our creativity, our expression can be weighed down. Spirit is acknowledging that. But yeah, this probably for his ass. Striptease, gamble, Vegas. I'm glad she's out of that. Okay. She don't have to be puzzled no more. She don't got to be worried no more about that. Honey, I'm going to get myself a new test, a new trial, but we know one thing. I might have 99 problems, but Offset is not going to be the one I'm having today. All right, so yeah, that weight is gone. She ain't got to worry no more. She ain't got to be puzzled no more. She ain't got to be just stay confused, perplexed, and conflicted, because I might have some problems, honey, but that one ain't one of them. So that is gone for now. Okay, for now. All right. I so yeah, I Spirit is acknowledging there are jealous onlookers on both sides. But um, as long as they have mutual respect, the haters gonna hate, but they'll be good. Okay. Also, I did pick up child. I'm gonna just go on and say it and tell y'all what I picked up. Uh, Cardi B, please get that baby thing out of your head, honey, and out of your mind. Please, no more babies. No more babies for now. But it is a thought of hers. It is a thought. That is a thought. And all I can say is Cardi. Now Cardi, honey. Um, really and truly, I don't know. Them old ways, we don't have to, you don't always have to have a baby to be happy in a relationship. But, I don't know if it's a part of the culture, but see, old ways are not necessarily the best way. We can find a way to live and be happy without having babies all the time. That's kind of like that clingy energy. Sometimes people feel like, I don't know, that helps them to latch on to a person. But anyway, that's up to her. All right. But I'm just gonna say, Cardi, please get that baby thing out your mind. Please, no more babies right now. But it is a thought. It has crossed her mind. Okay, so there is a baby. If she wants it, if she chooses it, she is fertile and he is fertile. But again, Cardi B, do you really have to do that? It is a possibility, it is a choice. Not to say that she would, but she can if she wants to. So that's why the possibility card is here. Okay. So yeah, she can. What to say? Possibilities, follow your dreams, make up your mind, and believe in yourself. We have to believe in ourselves and know that we don't have to use like clingy tactics to get what we want. But you know what? Hey, if you like it, I love it. It might be a cultural thing, I'm not saying she wants to. I'm not saying that she will, but it's just a thought. Okay, it's just something that some women I've heard women say it like, don't tie your tubes. You ever heard women like in their 30s, they be like talking to one another, don't tie your tubes because you need to wait because you might meet that husband and you might want one more. Hey, and if she wants to do that, hey, go on and do it. You know what I'm saying? But you just gotta really, really know what you're doing when you do stuff like that. Okay. So he's fertile, she's fertile, but yeah, I don't know if that's the wisest thing to do. I do believe that she has overall more peace, and hey, I'm happy for them. As far as her career is concerned, I do see opportunities. I do see more opportunities for her. I do see movie roles for her. I do see entrepreneurship for her. What is this? Yeah. Um, I don't know if it's like a fragrance or a cosmetic or a makeup or handbags or all of the above, but I do see those options for her and I'm happy for her. So, yeah, I do see some things opening up for her. I do even see an optional reality TV show for her to be like a socialite type, but that's the energy there. I don't know if she's going to grab that idea, snag that idea, and just go for it. But I do see definitely more calmer waters. So that is what I'm seeing. More calmer waters. And hey, I'm happy for Cardi B. All right. So that is what I'm seeing. And one thing that we do know, and I can sum it up from this read, that whatever her and Stefan have, it is livable, it is peace, sanity, and for her mental health sake. And that means that it's livable. If you have peace and sanity with someone and your mental health is going up and not declining, then that's a good thing. Okay. The song that I channeled for her in these more peaceful and more calmer waters was It's Over Now by Kirk Franklin. I don't know if y'all heard The Storm is Over Now. I feel like I can make it. The storm is over now, but that is what I channeled. Okay. Also, I did channel, and I don't know, what's going on. I haven't really been following that Diddy case, but there is a possibility that something with them Kardashians might come out, and they are also connected to Diddy. So I don't know if it's because of who they are that they will get a pass, honey. But I also don't want to forget and leave that out. Let me see. Is there anything else that I forgot? I don't know, but I'm gonna pull some more cards and we're gonna keep it moving because I am tired. I am tired. Also, I did see, I don't want to say it in a bad way. Um, there is a past, probably with Stefan and Cardi, with some, and this is a legend and for entertainment purposes only, with some bisexual stuff. But as long as they keep that shit in the proper place and they know how to keep things in the proper place and they don't have a problem with whatever they may choose to indulge in and they don't put it before their relationship, then I feel like, hey, it don't really have what's understood don't have to be explained. Okay. And I feel like if they have enough other things going on good in the relationship that that's just something that it really won't put a dent in what they got going on. All right. So, really and truly, I do see that. So I do see that they do some little stuff, you know. Maybe I might be seeing some stuff of the past. I'm not saying it's going to be like that in continuation of the relationship, but as long as, they have this mutual respect, they will still be okay. Because, hey, people do that type of thing. I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong, but it is what it is. Spirit is just acknowledging that. All right. So, and the whole moral of the story, and wow, this was right in my hand that I just pulled. Nature therapy grounded. Your soul loves to connect and be one with nature. A beautiful healing takes place when you ground and center yourself with the earth. Being in nature has a way to restore what has been lost and brings you back to your center. And this is Cardi. She's more centered now. I don't know if she loves nature or not. She's more centered now. She's more grounded now. Her head is in a better place. So hopefully, she will be able to excel and go forward versus going backwards, which is where she was, letting things get the best of her. She got the hell up out of that shit, and she's more balanced now. And I just hope that it continues on. So, but it is a choice, okay? And so, yeah, I'm going to stop right now. That's pretty much all that I've channeled. And I'll be back later. Y'all have a blessed weekend. I'm about to start mine. I love y'all. Mwah.